Now, I've been a fan of anime, romance, rom-coms, all sorts of stuff. But the one thing I've slept on is Blue Box, and it was the biggest mistake ever because I was never really a big fan of sports anime, never have been, and I kind of assumed Blue Box would get pretty deep into that. But it actually does something pretty good. It's actually decent at telling both stories, both about the sports aspect and the romance. So let's talk about it. Blue Box, or Ao no Hako, started as a manga by Koji Miura and quickly became a fan favorite in Weekly Shonen Jump. With the anime adaptation already done, as I watched the whole thing, it's a perfect series to binge on, which I did. So the story follows Taki Iomata, a humble, hardworking badminton player with a massive crush on the second protagonist, Chinatsu Kano, a rising star in the girls' basketball team. Pretty simple, but as anime goes, there's always a circumstance that brings the two together. In this specific circumstance, Chinatsu ends up living under the same roof as Taki. Now he has to balance school and try not to look like a big-ass simp 24/7. What sets Blue Box apart from just the cohabitation trope, like most anime do, where, they both live together, it's a very slow burn. Very slow burn. Very grounded, which is very, very, very rare in most anime. It doesn't really show how most relationships function. They both each have their own dreams and desires and wants, and it's crazy. It's perfect. Now, as said before, it's very realistic. So Taki isn't some overpowered character. He isn't some superstar. He's quite normal, exceedingly normal. In Chinatsu, she's not really like some person that's like all lovey-dovey, completely driven by her emotions. She has her own desires, goals, and wants, which is very interesting. Her entire purpose is not solely focused on the relationship itself. She's her own character on her own. Now, the sports aspect, I've said before, not a big fan of sports, but if you are, it actually does go pretty deep into the sports, and the anime is pretty good in representing that. So if you're just really into that, really into romance and sports, this is probably going to be your thing. It's not going to be my thing, though. It's not really my thing. Now, there is a large supporting cast. It's just not about Taki and Chinatsu. There's also supporting characters like Hina, the classic childhood friend. Always gotta have him. Kyo Kasahara, the rival, Taki's rival. So gotta be careful. Don't want to lose the girl to him. Always gotta be careful with him. So, in the conclusion of this, should you watch it? Absolutely. I loved it. I was a big fan of it. So if you're looking for a show that's got the training arcs, the heartfelt moments, the slow burn romance that feels earned, then this is going to be a story for you. This is going to be an anime for you. And if you finish the anime, go read the manga. Manga's amazing. I would highly recommend reading a manga. So if you're rooting for the main pair to get together, or you've got, hopes for maybe Hina winning the shot, or if you're just interested in just seeing how the story unfolds, please do take a look at this story. I highly recommend it. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. See you guys later.